Greetings, neighbors, country people, lend me your head holes, and welcome to another episode of UST, Unexpectedly Serious Turn, our D&D 5e Twitch stream! Thank you for coming tonight. We know it's been a little while since you've joined us, if you're joining us live, but we are going to be in the world of Unna tonight, which will be very exciting. As far as announcements go, we do have some very cool new shirts up in our, Redbubble shop. We have our fantastic shirt, as well as a Mage Gold's mug, so definitely check those out. And we have a new emote! It is the Quack! We are all very excited. It is Edwin with a duck bill saying quack, which is a reference to our Sky Factory series, if anyone hasn't checked that out. But let's get back into the world of Unna. Last time we saw our intrepid adventurers, they were wandering through a Yuan-Ti ruin. They'd just taken a short rest and were gathering up resources and looking around this strange area when they found a altar that seemed to slide to the side when you pressed a button. They went down to the lower level and discovered hints that someone had been living there, namely Fen's mother, Edena. They wandered through the area, coming into contact with a few traps, and also finding some potatoes and a couple of other delicious foods. Very exciting. Or carrots as well. And then they ventured forth and discovered some sleeping areas, which seemed to have some flying snakes. Terrible things. And also remnants of what looked like someone building lanterns, which has that happen, am I right? Then they discovered an altar, which they found pushed to the side, and went down a layer to discover Thurvin, Riven, and another person that they met and named Yusi Fit, standing around a portal with another member of their guard people, the one that seems to have run away earlier, and Edena with a knife to her throat. Riven opened a portal and shoved Edena through, as well as the other fighter, and we rolled initiative. Strix went first, trying to calm Fen down, and then Glib went and dove right into the portal, which led Fen to go through, discovering that Sprout was in one of the cages, our darling myconoid friend. And then Edwin and Vah'pyr went through, leaving Strix behind as the portal closed behind everyone. And that left her and Sprout on the other side. So, I believe we will start with our portal friends. I think we're going to bring ourselves somewhere in Unna, and if you would like to look at the map, you will see all of you up here.
Oh, I'm not there.
And there's, well, with the exception of Strix. You are standing in a cave that looks like it's got the very beginning of what looks like some sort of compound that they're making. Rooms have been set up in somewhat living conditions for the fact that they seem to be caves. You smell the scent of ocean and hear waves and a breeze. Around you, clearly Fen's mother is being dragged into a situation. Thurvin, Riven, and Yusi are standing there looking at everyone and watching them. Vah'pyr.
Hi.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, that's probably not going to go well. Yep, that's a 2.
Glib, roll me a perception check.
All right, here we go. Strix, you want to help with? Oh.
Oh
no. That's a 6.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Actually, because of what's happening, I'm going to give you both advantage on it.
Oh, cool.
Woo!
Because these are things that would distinctly pop to your attention.
19.
8.
You know what? Because I want it, I'm giving it to you. Glib, it's fairly easy for you. Standing right behind Thurvin is a goblin that, in the passing moments you have, looks kind of familiar, like maybe they're someone from home. Vah'pyr, you're looking around, and the reason it's a little slow for you is that you're really distracted because if you look behind where you land here, you'll find a table full of lots of gems and jewels, and one of those things looks extremely familiar. It looks like a very distinctive item that you once tried to get your own hands on. And before any of you can move, Riven looks over all of you and turns to Thurvin and says, "Thurvin, I hate your spawn." Waves his hand, and again the teleportation circle flashes, and all of you are brought right back to the teleportation whence you started.
Oh.
All right.
Now, before we can get to what you guys are going to do, Strix, you have about 6 or so seconds of this silence where you are alone with a small mushroom baby with an axe sticking out of the lock. Actually, it probably would have fallen to the ground. The lock still seems to be in slightly broken, but their shape. You are muted, my dear.
Sorry, I didn't want to scare anybody while I was yelling at my dog.
Okay. That's fair.
Or while my dog was barking. That's about as scary as I am.
Life.
Strix yelling at a random dog so loud we could hear Strix from wherever we got ported to.
Yes.
So the tiny mushroom is still in the tiny cage, correct?
Yes. Gagged. Looking very scared.
Okay.
Curled up in a corner.
I'm going to run across to said tiny cage.
It's okay. I don't know what happened to everybody, but we'll figure it out.
And I'm going to try to take my fan and bust the cage. Not the cage, the lock. I'm going to try to bust the lock off the cage.
Roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
This would probably be using strength instead of dexterity.
Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to work then. Cool.
Because it's it's not so much about the technique as it is the
The wappy.
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Very nice.
There you
So
go.
yeah, with the clink, the cage pops open, and behind you, you hear, whoosh, and all of a sudden, within 5 feet of the teleportation circle, all y'all are popped out back into existence in the Ziggurat from whence you came.
When I hear the whole, I flick my fan out and I block the cage from the little tiny person. Because I don't know what it is that's behind me.
Now, did we come out of the portal still standing, or...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well...
Wow, did you see their spread?
Yes.
That table was loaded.
Where in all the heavens did you go?
Oh, that's a good question.
Another
And
cave.
thanks for leaving me behind.
To be fair, I thought you were right behind us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we actually if it helps, I wasn't a willing participant on that little field trip. I got shanghaied.
Shanghai?
Does that make Edwin like a Shanghai knight?
Yes.
Also, what time is it?
Oh my god, I love that movie.
It is getting a little bit later in the day, but
Oh, so not noon.
Point
I'm
is-
gonna go over to the cage where our mycelium friend is. And I'm sorry, Charlie, I cut you off.
No. The thing I saw, is it from what I think it's from?
probably.
So that's gonna require some thought.
Investment? Me?
I'm gonna go ahead and close my fan and strap it back onto my back and then reach my hands in the cage and take the tiny little mushroom out and unwrap its tiny little
Mouth guard?
Yes.
Mouth gag?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. and untie its little hands.
Oh,
Go hurt me. No, I'm not going to hurt you.
Is this
hey!
is this the mushroom person that I think it is?
Well, when he sees you, he goes,
I know you.
Hey, it's Sprout!
Sprout, what the hell are you doing? Way the flying out here?
Well, I was playing with some mushrooms like I normally do, and then but I was careful like Miss Irna and Mr. Tyla said, and then there was this like cape, and I thought it was a swing, so I just jumped up and like wee, and then it started like running away from the village, and then I got scared, so I hid it in it, and then the guy, he found me, and he got mad at me, and I thought he was gonna squish me, but he didn't. He took me here, and he said that I was gonna be a sacrifice.
Huh.
That
all checks out.
They were gonna
Does it?
sacrifice a toddler?
Wait, does it check out?
So we know what's happening.
Well, Glib and I do. Okay, so this is Sprout. He's a Myconid from a very tiny Myconid village. And I mean tiny.
I recognize that most Myconids are like tall, and normal humanoid size. Sprout is not tall. Sprout and his people are considered tiny creatures. They're about the size that you would think of for like
Actual
Sure.
mushrooms?
yeah. So
Squirrels,
Sprout is
toadstools.
like this big.
Yeah, we found him back near the cave where the cult was hiding out. The other side, so it makes sense that he would have hitched a ride on accident and ended up here.
Okay.
I think I'm as confused as Vah'pyr is right now.
That's 5 for 5.
Please don't remind me.
Counting?
If it makes you feel any better, Strix, I can't touch the sauce anymore. You can drink my share.
So,
My head hurts.
okay.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Have sauce because I'm hungry.
Oh, well, have some rations.
I get what you eat.
Thanks.
Yeah, what exactly do mushrooms eat, as a matter of curiosity?
I mean, it depends, but normally we do like veggies and mushrooms and grass and berries and we sometimes eat like buggies when the buggies are around and we can have them and the hunters bring them back. They're really tasty. I like grasshoppers. They're the nummiest. I'm a fan of grasshoppers too. Didn't you guys say you had some vegetables from back there? Vegetables are
Oh yeah, that's right. Edwin
we've had a
Glib.
bunch of carrots and potatoes and...
Yeah, let's. Would you like some?
Can we maybe get out of the horrible, horrible place of death first?
Yeah.
Well, we
let's
gotta
get
take a look around, and we don't want to be hungry while we're investigating.
You
Um,
got a point there.
with all due respect, Glib, I'm not inclined to trust your judgment at the moment, and that's coming from me.
Well, it's
Vah'pyr,
not like we're
actually-
not gonna take a look around.
Vah'pyr, that silver comb that you found, may I take a look at it?
Sorry, what thing?
The silver comb that you found.
Last week in the room, you found a silver comb.
Oh,
with
yeah, so I
scale
did.
pattern.
Yeah. I'll, flip it out and hand it over.
Excellent, thank you. I promise I'll give it right back, and I want to examine it as closely as I can.
Okay.
Any detail I can pull from it.
Okie dokie.
So that's a 12 on die. Which stat am I using?
I would say this is probably an intelligent. Like, this would be maybe investigation.
Investigation?
Yeah, this sounds like an investigation check.
So that's a total of 14.
It's not bad.
You look it over. It doesn't look like anything you found from your home. However, on the back you see initials carved into it.
What are the initials?
That's a great question. Let me remember. They would be your mom's initials, which I remember. I swear. I think it's an S and an E.
Okay. You remember better than I do because in my head, Fen doesn't really know his mother's name. He only knows her as mom or mother.
Yeah, but we
Or
came up
please,
with the
ma'am, don't-
name.
We did. It's in the notes somewhere.
The code just says Fen's mom.
Yeah,
Right.
that's mom.
Okay, Fen, we're gonna need your mother's maiden name and your social security, and
That I
We're
know
awful
you don't
fucked
know.
then.
And the first concert you went to?
Well,
I
that's
know.
easy. I ain't been to one yet. Edwin, put on a concert. This can be my first concert right here.
I
All right,
am intensely confused.
I'm gonna hand him back the silver comb.
Oh yeah, I'll have that. Just eyeballing it, how much do I think I could get for this at a fair price?
Adana. His name is AE. You're thinking about 20 gold, 15 to 20.
All right, so that's 30 to 40 gold, and I'll just slide that back in.
Oh, Vah'pyr.
So, so Glib, you wanted to take a look around, yeah?
Well, yeah, we're not just gonna walk away. This Ziggurat might be full of useful information.
That's actually quite true.
But first, we gotta feed Sprout.
Yeah, let's feed Sprout. We'll take a look around. While you take care of that, I'm going to use one of our paper birds and let Pay and Edward know what we have found.
Glib, I'll feed Sprout. You go ahead and take a look around.
Okay.
Far be it for me to be the voice of reason in any given situation, but didn't we do a pretty thorough investigation of this place?
Not of this level.
Not in
No.
this room.
Oh, fair enough.
Remember, we ran in, hopped into a portal, just came back.
Yes,
And then
I
somebody-
remember very distinctly Glib.
come on, man, it's like 10 seconds ago. Okay.
Dove into a portal, left me behind.
I remember with
Fine.
remarkable clarity my
Is it-
friend Glib.
I'm here with you.
You were
Aw.
here with me. Thank you for staying here with me.
No problem.
What is
to be
your
fair, I don't
favorite
think he had much of a
vegetable?
choice.
Do you like potatoes or carrots?
I don't think I know what those are.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull the potato and the carrot out of the bag that they gave me, and I'm gonna go,
Do you want orange or brown?
Those are very big.
Yes,
I want
I'm
the
gonna
orange
cut them
one.
down.
Can I have the whole thing though?
Of course.
Thanks. Yeah, I want the orange one because orange is good color. Yeah.
Orange is a good color.
Well, the
Yeah.
kid's got good taste there, at least.
Yeah. Right.
I'm a big
Mr.
fan of.
Vapor, do you like orange too?
Yes, absolutely. It's Vah'pyr. You know what? Never mind. It's fine.
I am so. Thank you so much, tiny one.
I like
You're
Mr. Vapor.
welcome.
It's
It's
Vapor.
our lady. Oh.
we're not gonna add Mr. Vapor to the list of aliases. That's fine.
So, Sprout, this
So
is
says you.
Sprout. This is Strix, Edwin, and Vah'pyr.
Okay, where's Miss Hilda?
She stayed in the Ace, Edwin. She's no longer with us.
Not in a dead way.
Oh,
That people normally use that statement for.
Okay, because that's what Mom said when this said with the squishing, so I was still confused.
No.
Well,
She's
that's
in the
grim.
library.
Now she's doing what we're gonna do for you, which is get you back to your family.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hi, everyone new. Hi, Miss Strix and Mr. Vah'pyr and Mr. Edwin.
So, Glib, let's look around, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So while they do that, I'm just gonna write out that letter and.
Yeah,
Move
fair
on.
enough. Send me what you say in the letter.
Nah.
And yeah, the rest of you can roll me investigation checks, or two of you can roll them at advantage if you want to split into teams.
Yeah, I have two distinctly different things that I would want Glib to take a look into, and one of them is an Arcana check on the portal and the runes around it, and then an investigation check on the other cages.
Fair enough.
Vah'pyr's just looking for anything of value that he can pull out of this. He can pull out of this place.
I figured he would be.
And I will help Vah'pyr.
Oh, delightful! That's an advantage then.
As I see him looking around, as I see him looking around, I'm just going to walk over to him and kind of like gently hand on the back.
The bromance continues as they assist each other to find answers.
How you doing, bud?
Well, I got pulled through a portal. That was a first.
I know, I was there.
And
first for me too.
The thing
I was gentle.
Yeah. Was it?
It's like this guy's never been pulled forcefully through a portal before. We get it.
MK, would we count Yanti as one word or two?
It's one because it's hyphenated.
MK.
Yes.
What I saw.
Yes.
What exactly was it?
Oh God! Now I have to pull up notes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
While you're pulling up notes, it may help that I got a natural 20 for a 25 on Arcana.
Oh,
Nice.
that's beautiful.
And I got a 19 for my investigation. A dirty 19.
It was a chalice.
And it's what I think it was that was,
the thing that you were looking for the night of the...
unpleasantness?
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Glib, you notice that this circle seems to be written on top of another circle. So the circle that is there currently, the one that's very visible, is a casual teleportation circle. It is Bard's School of Magic and Wizards. I don't know if Warlocks can get teleportation circle.
I don't think so.
They can. So
now without a lot of fandangling.
Yeah. Which, an option, but maybe not the easiest option. So yeah. You can't necessarily decipher, like, coordinates or anything like that, just because it's not really your school of doodad. But you can tell that this is used for specifically transportation over distances to a specific area, usually. It can be used at either 5th or 7th level, depending on if you're using teleportation circle or teleportation. But yes. And underneath it, and using the other, or looking at the other things, these look to be extremely old. Probably some sort of ritualistic or, either summoning or plane crossing, things to break through to different planes and such.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Problem over there, Glib.
Yeah, so we have some overlapping arcane tapestries. Take a look at the top layer here. That's all just regular run-of-the-mill teleportation, I guess. It's not really my area of expertise. Underneath that is what I assume is what the Yanti rune was built for, which is a way to get in touch with other planes and do rituals and such.
Are we worried about that?
Not particularly.
Should we be worried about that?
I've been told I should be more worried about stuff, so I don't know if I'm the best litmus test for that.
I mean, if you think about it, go ahead.
But does that mean they're trying to attempt to teleport something from another plane here, or teleport to another plane, or trying to mix and match the magic? Because that sounds like a great idea.
That does not sound like a great idea, actually.
Well, that's a couple of different flavors. I couldn't hear what you said, Mackayla.
Oh, no, I was muttering to myself. You're good.
So, based on the fact that the cages are here, and Sprout was set up to be a scarifice, as they so distinctly pointed out. I'm guessing the underlying magics require some life force in order to fully activate.
That tracks.
Okay, so we have them trying to make dark lanterns. And remember how we talked about them possibly putting something, like trying to get the dark lanterns to draw something out?
Yeah,
What
they're
if
terrible, horrible god.
Yeah, what if this teleportation mishmashy mush thing in the center here is them trying to do that?
Yeah, that checks out.
With all due respect, Fen, what the hell is up with your family?
Although, I guess that would... the Yanti probably weren't all
gone.
followers of the Cult of Ruin, so I'm guessing this portal needed to be adjusted a little bit in order for them to get in touch with their particular chaos flavor.
Oh, that's great.
And to answer your question, Vah'pyr, that's a great question. Other than my father's an evil asshole, and I'm not quite sure 100%. I'm pretty sure my mother's a hostage of my father, but she keeps telling me not to worry about her and to let her go. I have no idea what the hell's going on, to be honest, other than the shit we have here.
I think
Well,
your
she
dad
seemed-
is trying to bait you with your mom.
She seemed like a hostage,
shut up.
actually. Like, just, I mean, my inexpert opinion, body language and all that, she seemed like a hostage.
Yes, well, the manacles in her room back there suggest the same. And my father is going to use everything he can to bait me. And I'm going to kind of rub my cheek
He
where
is
I
a
got kicked in
master.
the face.
Yeah.
Let's try not to, and Josh
Yeah.
went for it anyways.
Just out of curiosity, Edwin and Vah'pyr, what did you get with your investigation?
I got a 19.
19. So looking around, you see a like brick that looks to be a little loose.
All right, I'll pull that brick.
Fantastic. As you pull that out, you find inside a dagger with a snake head on it. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
Dagger with a snake head on it.
Hey, fuck.
Yeah. You find a dagger with a snake head on it.
Never a good sign. I don't want that dagger. Thank you.
And
Hold on.
The
The handle
doesn't have,
bites you, you know.
The handle has like scales, and there seems to be a like golden pattern kind of carved and etched into it. It's very ornate and has a gem that almost looks like it could be a button or something.
Does anybody know if this is magical? And I'll turn around and wave it about.
Here's how old I am. I really want it to double as a flute that summons a Mechazord.
Dude, yeah, I was in the same boat. You and me are of an age, sir.
No, you are not the only one of
same-
the age.
Yeah, no, personal favorite right there.
But yeah,
Kid.
does this look magical to anybody? And I'm just waving it about in the air.
Oh, stop
I
that.
have no idea.
Wait, don't you know magical things?
Kind of. Unfortunately, unless I do, I don't have any spells that can identify magic. No, I do not.
Oh my god. Give me 10 minutes and I can figure out if it's magical or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Fen is going to scratch the newly acquired god brand on his chest, and I'm going to use my divine sense
Okay. What does
on
that do?
accident.
Okay. What does that do?
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn. I can also sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, so, and I pulled this up earlier, which is Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and or Undead. So yeah, anything of that nature.
Fair enough. Well, the dagger is not particularly giving you anything hinky, but the whole dang place just feels very not so great.
Copy.
The whole rest of the place just feels a little hinky. Not in a, like, direct, like, the place is full of undead. So much as just, like, the place feels evil.
Feels wrong.
It's kind of, it's got that desecrated.
Yeah, it's got that, like, this is not a great place, and great people probably don't spend all of their time here unless they're fighting something.
Yeah.
I suddenly have the urge to get the fuck out of here.
This
hold
place
on.
does not pass the vibe check.
Well, hold on. Let the owl tell me about my new toy.
It's gonna take me 10 minutes.
That's fine. If we,
Is that okay?
That's fine by me.
yeah, just everything in here.
I'm not touching that thing. Put it down right there.
And I'm gonna point right in front of me, away from the teleportation circle. I don't want to do anything on the teleportation circle.
And I will. Would you rather blade first or hilt first? Because the hilt is shaped like a snake.
Just lay it flat on the ground.
And I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna go into an Om pose, and I'm gonna.
Please don't let anything eat me while I'm in this.
And now I can't wait for later when she goes to call him Mr. Vapor, and he goes, "You know what? I'm tired of your shit," and starts waving it at her.
And I'm gonna meditate for 10 minutes.
You have identify as a monk?
To use detect magic.
Oh.
Is anyone doing anything during this?
Glib would be trying to figure out how to interrupt the, or to, like, make the teleportation portal unusable, or the circle, like, if he can disrupt the runes and stuff, that would just sort of cause it to not work as well. Just to be a pain.
I would like to help him with that,
assist,
because I do not dig the amalgam that is going on here.
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check at advantage.
Go.
This is something you are very good at, so.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, so you figure out the best ways to, like, if someone wants to get here, it's gonna be annoying as heck.
They're gonna have to walk.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be real annoying to get here just willy-nilly. You definitely put a, like, wrench dagger into the well.
Also, does anybody want to donate a little bit of blood to see if we can activate this other layer of magic?
That's going to be a hard pass there, Glibber.
I'm meditating. You can't ask me.
Do we have to?
No, but aren't you a little bit curious?
Admittedly, I am.
All right.
Vah'pyr just gives Edwin one of these.
Fair enough.
I mean, if we're really tempted, I suppose we can. But
Malfence on
like,
board. Slippery slope.
Yeah, I feel like we've done quite a bit today.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of something called tempting fate.
Yeah. Speaking of, did anybody else hear the ocean when we were there?
Yeah. I also saw a goblin.
I heard an oh shit from Vah'pyr.
I'll own that one. Yeah, that was me.
Please take a point of inspiration for that, because that was just too good.
As you're going through, oh shit!
Because somebody snatched me through a portal, which was a new experience.
Oh god.
You get used to it.
I hope I don't have to.
It's just doors.
I hate doors.
So to be fair, Glib's Archfey patron kind of lured him through such a portal, and that's how they met.
Well, I kicked a rock through it.
Well, yeah, you kicked a rock at an Archfey. I don't know how you're still here. I really don't, but I'm glad you are.
And here we are.
And here we are, indeed.
Oh my.
Good Lord.
What an origin story.
After 10 minutes, Strix, you do see in front of you
a mushroom child chomping on a carrot the size of it, and a dagger that is glowing with arcane energy.
This is,
Just gonna kind of scoot back and like,
so between his evil sense and my magic sense, I'm gonna say this is evil magic-ish thing.
I'm
The
not
dagger
getting-
itself did not.
Yeah,
the dagger
he said-
itself did not? Okay.
The whole place was hinky. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna swipe that
Yeah,
dagger
the
up.
dagger didn't trigger the icky.
And if
Okay.
you continue to focus on it, you can get the School of Magic.
School of Magic is yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swipe that up.
You could roll an Arcana check.
I would love to roll an Arcana check, as a matter of fact.
I'll roll 1 too.
Fair enough. Yeah. Anyone who wants to.
Woo. Sadly, that's only a 12 for me, so that probably doesn't do it.
Yeah, that's 9.
17.
For the man who doesn't know magic.
Mine
17,
is
that was good.
16.
Know thy enemy.
16 and 17 are possible. Tell me my new toy.
Waiting.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do.
So Fen, you would probably be the only one, and it would make sense because you're, blacksmith. You look at that and you're like, oh, that's rare. That's a that's a dagger of venom.
Yes.
You're welcome, Charley.
I need to add that to my inventory right the hell now.
And I will put the stats for what that does into our personal chat. But yes, a dagger of venom is +1 dagger, super rare, and you can use it to poison people.
I tell him none of this.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna. It's a masterwork dagger. It hits a little harder.
You're gonna have to stab someone the old-fashioned way.
What about? You said there's a thing on it that looks like a button, yeah?
I believe that's how it is. Yeah, I would say that's how it works. I mean, it's like a magical button, but yeah, I would say that's how it works.
What about this here button?
Do you press the button?
Not a clue.
I'm absolutely gonna press the button. Everybody else is.
Good
Tired.
man.
I
Like
jump
the-
away from him. As
The
he's-
blade gets coated in this black sludge substance.
Oh, well, that's neat.
That's fancy.
Up here, buddy. Don't lick
Yeah.
the sap.
Yeah, no, not
Do
this
not
one.
lick the sap.
I know
No.
how tempting it is.
Glib, don't lick it.
Listen,
No, of course not.
listen. I like knives. I don't like
No,
knives. That,
no, Sprout, do not lick it.
Okay.
and
Do
that's gonna
not
go.
lick it.
Yeah, that would be a bad idea.
And that's
I
gonna
don't-
go in place of one of my normal daggers. Get the hell out of here, you simple thing.
Yeah, I don't like sharp flavors.
Just thought of Vah'pyr being like, "Here you go, kid," and just gives a dagger to them.
Oh my goodness.
How's your carrot?
It's really yummy, but it's so big. I'm gonna eat it all though.
Oh, well, don't make yourself sick.
But
Yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna eat
overdo
it
it.
all though.
Slow down.
I'm gonna eat it because it's so big, and I won't be like, I ate a whole thing and it's big. It's really cool. Thank you for the carrot.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Sorry,
I don't
gave
know
you a
enough
toddler
about this
to
thing
babysit.
to know how unhealthy of a mentality that is.
Other than the fact that it's a toddler, I know absolutely nothing.
I'm also fairly certain it said it ate mushrooms earlier, which is unsettling, if true.
It indeed, and the first time we met it, it said it was friends with some of the mushrooms near its village, so take that in. Yeah.
Well, some of the mushrooms aren't as nice as the ones that I play with, and then you gotta fight them like a ninja, And then when you take your spoils and you take it back to the camp and you put it in soup, and Mom makes a tasty stew because she's Mom and she makes the tastiest mushroom stew.
Ooh, mommy.
I would like to say, don't give me any guff about not eating bird creatures anymore, please. Yeah?
That's
good.
fair. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we just met a toddler more hardcore than our monk.
Oh.
No, you met a toddler that's a cannibal.
I'm not cannibal, I'm not mushroom.
You're not a mushroom.
No, he's a fun guy.
Uh,
What are you?
I'm a metanoid.
Well, regardless, we do have a tale to turn in, do we not?
Yeah, we do. We got quite the journey though, and my father was nice enough to leave us beds, so we can take watch here at the very least, and then we can set out in the morning, I think.
About that.
That seems reasonable.
I'm not so sure that's a great idea, Chief.
Would you even be able to sleep in a place that just senses of evil? the whole
Yeah.
time?
And your mom's captivity?
That's a fair point.
I'll just use the other room. I'll take your mom's room.
You know, weirdly more uncomfortable with that.
I'll sleep in there. It's got a fluffy bed.
Oh, and only one of them has a fake snake.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping in that room.
Fair point.
We probably should figure out what to do about the fake snake, huh?
Just ignore it. It's fake.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's uncomfortable.
And that'll
So-
give me more time to figure out the deep magics.
All right. Yeah.
Well, okay, but now, again, what happens if somebody comes back?
Oh, I made it pretty tough.
Yeah, you made one way pretty tough. The front door is still wide open.
Mm,
Well, we just close it. Or set watch.
I mean, I figure we're gonna have to set watch no matter what, because we can't get far enough away from here to make a damn bit of difference anyway.
Don't you guys want to sleep in beds?
I would love to sleep in beds. In a village. After having made a significant amount of money.
I mean, this is technically a village. It's just broken.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that, but we are pretty far from anywhere, so
Yeah.
it's kind of either beds with semi-roof or, you know, in the woods again.
I mean, we're working on the assumption that they'd be stupid to come back here after all this, right?
Given the impression that they just kind of waved a hand and sent us back, I don't think they're terribly worried about us.
Yeah, that actually makes me more worried about life in general, but I guess I'll get used to that.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's like
but-
portals.
Yeah, he's not wrong now.
I don't know how to process you, Glib.
Oh yeah, no, just I gave up that part a long time ago. I should have warned you a little better. All right, I'll take first watch, and whoever wants to take next watch.
I'll have second watch, I guess.
All right.
I'll take third, since that's what I always end up on.
Alright, looks like fourth it is.
I'll hang out with Glib.
Oh,
Alright.
also, just a heads up, the water in the room that isn't your mom's old room, like the fountain, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Noted. We should
So-
fill our water skins.
Just to double check,
We also
the
have that
order
alchemy jug.
goes Vah'pyr, Fen,
Ben Vah'pyr.
Edwin, Fen, Vah'pyr,
Ben
Yeah.
Vah'pyr, and then
Edwin, Strix, and Glib.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No,
I
it's the exact same order that you guys did the last time you slept.
Oh,
Oh, is
okay.
it?
Yes.
I got real
Like-
friggin' worried there for a second.
No, I just erased the names in that order so I could write the names, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Here we go. I am
We're
going
not
to
doing
retrieve
that
my
breakfast
hand
again, though.
axe. Here we-
Yeah, look for that. Investigation check, sir. Or perception. I'll give you either.
I think they're both the same for me.
Probably.
That's a 14 on die.
Yeah.
Investigation is +2. Perception is +3. So we'll say perception, 17.
So yeah, you find it and you're able to kind of like pull it back and be like, yeah, it's all
Did
good.
it have like a nick in the blade from the lock?
Yeah.
Or anything?
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm going to put it back. Should have fucked the other one at that stupid caster. Anyway.
Oh, honey. That's cute.
Alright, so you want me to do a perception check for the watch then?
Yes.
And then go to sleep, I guess.
Oh, please.
I
be
rolled a
one.
2 on die, so that's
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
As you're sitting there, the silence is overwhelming you, and you're looking around, and everything is just so much. You see the trappings of a comfortable life strewn around with just this hint of something much worse there. Images fly through your mind, not things that you can verify, but just things that feel so true, somehow deep in your mind. Your imagination runs wild, and unfortunately it means that your eyes don't keep track of anything as you're trapped in this case of your own imaginings and the evil feeling that you feel around you.
Apparently that only lasts about for an action, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you still feel hinky.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
The spiders don't stop crawling on your skin just because you killed it.
What an eloquent analogy.
So.
Yeah, I'd actually.
But I get where you come from.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure all the torches are lit in all the rooms.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then I'm going to wake up the pier.
All right.
Hey, your turn.
Good. Great. Love it. Like it. Gotta have it.
I'm going to curl up on the winding staircase, just like on one of the steps, and just kind of like lean against the pillar. And try and nod out.
Yeah. So, I've got
me.
Of course. So I've got a couple of things that I need to know about while I'm having this watch. First of all, the chalice you said it was, yeah?
Yes.
Did I ever lay eyes on it during our attempt?
Just before you got caught, yes. As you came into the room where the chalice was supposed to be, you saw it, and then you heard the people coming.
And what was the name of the bloke we were hired to steal it from?
Great question. Let me look at my notes, because I have notes.
Gary.
Here. His name was Dervish.
Sorry, say that one more time. Dervish?
Dervish.
As in
D-E-R-V-I-S.
As in whirling dervish, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never got a first name, but you got Lord Dervish.
Lord Dervish. Okay. I'm assuming I need to make a perception check, yeah?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's actually pretty good for me. That's a 17.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You see a couple of bats flying around. You know they're bats, not flying snakes. But other than that, the place is very hinky. You're used to staying in, like, kind of sketchy locations, and this is sketchy by sketchy stance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything here just feels a little wonky, so to speak. But nothing attacks you or is obviously dangerous.
Right. So he's gonna encode memories of something of Talitha again, just as a matter of I'm almost there. I found the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's very happy about that now. Now that he has maybe a direction to go in. And then he's gonna wake up.
Oh, no.
Edwin? Alright. You're up. Your watch.
Alrighty.
There's some bats, but other than that, we're fine.
Yeah, that's pretty good, considering what we've had lately.
Huh. It's gonna be some interesting conversations on the morrow, but for now.
Alright. Have a good night.
Yep, you as well. And I'm off to sleep.
Alrighty.
Roll
Get you
me a
that
perception
perception.
check.
That's it's gonna be a 7.
I mean, you did better than me.
Edwin, it's been a night of daddy issues, and you are iconically, connected with those. Your entire brain is a little bit caught up at the moment, and unfortunately it makes seeing almost as hard as it was for Fen.
Yeah, that tracks.
You're just a little distracted right now.
Then, yeah, I'm just gonna spend my watch just quietly, looting to myself.
Debating the existence of life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah, little Mad World cover, just...
Oh, you need somebody on the kazoo.
So,
Anyway,
then,
here's Wonderwall.
And then, I'm gonna go and wake up Glib. And, hey, Glib.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay. Anything noteworthy? Ooh.
Only the loot.
Oh, there's loot?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
I think Strix said she wanted to hang out, so give her a wake.
Alrighty, you do that. I'm heading to bed.
Alright,
It
have
has
a good
been a day. It's been a week. I'm gonna go to bed.
That's
And
true.
then I go to sleep.
Fair enough, yeah.
Hey, Strix.
No, don't leave me behind!
Ah! I'll go somewhere.
Shh, go back
No,
to
we're not.
sleep.
We're not good. Well, I mean, I might go back down and take a look at that portal thing again, but
Okay, Mr. Glib, be careful.
I'm gonna pat the little sprout, and I'm gonna cover him up with a little part of the blanket.
how far to get on that carrot?
He did not get very far. There's still about 85% of a carrot left.
That's fair.
But he tried his darndest. You saw him munching away at that thing all night.
Alright, Glib's gonna take a big bite of it.
My heart! Yeah, fair enough. You have a...
Bring it down to like a 40%.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
boy.
Yeah.
Make him feel a little bit better about himself.
Yeah.
How much
that's
carrot
what-
he ate.
Good gag.
That's what we
Glib.
do here.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got to show that we care it.
Ugh.
Yes. But yeah, you wake up, you put Strix back to sleep, not Strix, sorry.
Yeah, back to sleep.
You put Sprout back to sleep, and make him feel better about his carrot consumption. And, yeah, start looking around.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in the. I'm gonna take what?
Glib,
Yeah.
you wanna go look around? I didn't say that you couldn't. And I'm not responsible for what you do down there.
That's fair.
not responsible for other people's actions.
Here, how about I can help you do a sweep up here, and then I can go take a look.
Sounds good.
Not my circus, not my goblins.
Yeah. Not my plane, not my abyssal chickens.
Mechanically speaking, I'll assist you in a perception check.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Hold on. That would be...
And it's nice, but Vah'pyr didn't even have to have disadvantage, because it's actually lit.
Yeah,
would be
he made a
19.
point.
19. Very nice. You also find a couple of bats kind of fluttering around, eating moths and other such insectoids. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty quiet, pretty chill. Everything is hinky for certain, but nothing seems dangerous.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh boy.
So, Glib would head back down the tunnel to go take a look at the ruins, and just based on his very large Arcana check before, I was thinking this probably is more divine-centric than not, but just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, probably, because it was part of religious
rituals and stuff.
Rituals for the Yanti, yeah.
And as he's going back down the thing, I'm like,
Please try not to kill us all while they're sleeping.
Well, wouldn't that be a mercy?
I'm not asleep, Glib.
I'm joking. No, I don't think I could.
wonder.
I don't think I could get it to work anyway. But yeah, it's just new and exciting magics.
Good luck.
No problem.
So, yeah, I don't expect it to come of anything. But Glib spends the rest of the watch fiddling with the Yanti arcane stuff.
Oh boy.
Did you want to do a religion or an arcana or?
How's my religion? Ooh, not very good, but I think it's what it calls for, so I'm gonna give it a go with religion.
Fair enough.
That's gonna end up being a 14.
Combining your the religion and arcana scores together, because I'm gonna kind of mush those together. You do look around the walls and you see symbols of what look like an ancient language, maybe, or at least some pictographic information. It's extremely old and very eroded. It'd be hard to really understand, but there are some pictures there. You get the feeling that there's something you'd have to put on each of the pillars. You don't get any specifics as to what it would be, but you get the feeling that if you do that, depending on what you put on the pillars, according to this religious rite, if you said the right chant, with the things on the pillars, you would be able to open a portal to one of the many dimensions that exist. You know from your arcane knowledge that the easiest to get to would be either the Shadowfell or the Feywild, but that there are also many planes that they could lead to. Both.
Huh. How many pillars are there?
There are 4 pillars, and then the circle.
Interesting. You know what? Now that I figured that out, I think it'll have to wait until morning.
Danger, Glib, nah. Fair enough. But that would be the end of your long rest. So as you do that, y'all kind of come to consciousness a little bit less rested than you'd like. Really isn't comfortable resting areas. But y'all kind of blink yourselves awake at your respective points in the morning.
Oh, well, that was awful.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah, this was I think this was a bad idea, frankly.
However, we do have refreshing water for coffee.
Ooh, coffee. I'll get that started.
Yes, nice.
Yep.
You
Keeper,
want it strong, Finn?
yes. The hangover's a little bit stronger today than it was yesterday, and I didn't have anything to drink yesterday.
Yes.
Was there a blanket left in the room that my mother was kept in?
Yes.
I'm going to steal the blanket
Fair enough.
and roll it up and put it on my backpack.
Fair enough.
Careful of
You
Sprout.
now have a feather down silk blanket.
Is that in D&D Beyond, or is it just blanket?
Nope, that's just an explanation of the specific kind of fancy butt blanket that you were given.
Copy.
Oh, when people are...
Wow.
Oh, go ahead.
Blanket just for
Feather
your
down, yes, specifically a feather for your a blanket for your butt. Feather down means that it's stuffed with goose feathers, and then silk would be the kind of wrapping, so to speak. So that's just an explanation of how fancy the
I see.
dancy is.
As Sprout is waking up, Glib's gonna go, "Wow, man, you really went to town on that carrot while you were sleeping."
Huh?
Oh my god, you're so bad. Did you see it? No one's gonna believe me. I ate something orange that was as big as me.
Have I moved it? Am I gonna turn orange?
No, but you might get really good eyesight.
I mean, maybe he'll turn orange.
I look over at Glib and give him the side eye. I'm like,
Really?
We don't know that they won't.
She normally only reserves that look for me. Things are looking up for old Vah'pyr.
Well, you guys have been on the same wavelength for the last 5 times.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, Mr. Vapor. I like you.
Delightful.
Give it time, kid. Give it time.
Can anybody here cast Identify?
Not I.
If I had a pearl.
I'm gonna
If
reach
I-
into the bag of holding, and I'm
If
gonna
I
pull
only
out
had
the
a
small
pearl.
black pearl, like that one.
Would that work?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna hand
You
him
got it
the-
from a very lovely drag queen.
But holding the pearl, I'm like, now all I need is I look at Strix. Because I need an owl feather as well.
Are you trying to
Would
ask me?
would an
Actually-
Owlfolk feather count?
You did find some owl feathers in the cages downstairs.
I'm sorry, say what?
Ruh-roh.
Downstairs in the Ziggurat, you found a couple of owl feathers. You think they're owl feathers. You found some sort of feathers. They looked very owlish.
Spent too much time fiddling with the toddler and not looking around.
Nobody told me that there were owl feathers down there.
You didn't look around and we weren't looking for feathers.
I was watching the
I,
kid.
I forgot to mention the feathers. So that's entirely my fault. I got excited about the dagger.
I was watching the dang kid.
There were, in fact, owl feathers in the cages. I forgot to mention that. That was my bad.
Okay,
Oh
well,
man.
I will pick up a feather and see if the spell works using it, which will then tell us if it's an owl feather for sure or not. What did you want me to identify?
Owl feather.
I don't know. Identify that dagger that he found.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Because you should get something for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hold it out.
All right. Okay. All right. I touch the dagger, and I will cast Identify.
Are you just like wham-bamming it, or are you like meditating it?
Am I wham-bamming it?
Okay.
Are you
will-
using a spell slot or ritual?
Ritual.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I should explain that's what I meant. Wham-bam means you're gonna just use the spell slot.
I was like, God.
Meditating it means that you're going to ritually cast it. I speak in riddles.
Well, I mean, then I'll do the ritual then, if that's an option.
Yeah, so about 10 minutes later, holding this owl feather, and this pearl, you get the information that this is a dagger of venom. A venom dagger. I know. Words. Venom dagger.
It's a vagger of denim.
Dagger of denim. Yes.
My pants!
Dagger of venom.
It has a strong dislike of anyone named Spider-Man or Peter Parker.
Yeah. I have the information there, but you get a +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Oh no, it's already on my roll. It's already on my D&D Beyond character sheet. We're fine.
Yes, and there's poison damage involved, and there's a DC saving throw, and yeah.
It's a whole thing. I love it.
There's a whole thing. What?
It's great.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Yeah.
This thing stabs real good.
Oh yeah, I plan to put it through its paces.
Have fun with that.
Edwin,
Yes.
where did you get the feather?
Oh, it was in these cages over here. There's quite a few of them actually. I think they had birds.
I want to
That's
go
weird.
and investigate the cages with the feathers.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
I don't like the excitement in the DM's voice.
I don't either.
It's never a good sign.
What could you possibly learn about feathers?
That is a nat 20 on dice.
Oh goodness!
Wow.
These feathers. It tracks.
This girl wants to know where those feathers came from.
Those feathers, very much look like they're not the size of normal owl feathers so much. They're the size of your owl feathers, so to speak. You know,
A row.
kind of like you. They are white with some gray speckles on them. They look pretty familiar.
Oh boy.
I want to look in and see if I find anything amongst the owl feathers that I may recognize. I'm kind of looking for bits of clothing or anything.
For a natural 20, because it's a natural 20, I won't make you roll again. You look through the cage itself, and it's pretty clear that it's big and the whoever it was standing, but it doesn't seem to have any defining qualities to it, so to speak. You can't really tell anything for sure. There's nothing else left that you recognize specifically, but the feathers themselves certainly look familiar.
Strix takes one of the feathers and gets very quiet.
That's fair.
Hey, Strix, you alright down there?
No.
What's up?
I'm pretty sure he has my people.
Ooh, that's not good.
You only found one cage with feathers in it.
Or one of my people.
That sounds like something my old man would do.
And I don't know why.
Yeah, that's troubling.
To be fair, I have no other explanation other than my father's a complete and utter asshole. And we will find him, and we will see what we can do about finding your people, and we are going to end him and the things that he does to people. Alright? I wish I had better for you.
Sounds about right.
Has your father ever been...
No idea.
Don't know?
The only memory I have of him is kidnapping my mother and putting me in the coma.
Getting kicked in the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm told they found me in a bloody mess. I don't know that that would make anyone feel better, but...
No, it really doesn't, but thanks for trying.
And
Yeah.
with that revelation, I believe we're going to head to our break.
All right.
Everyone, we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon, everybody!
See you soon.
Welcome back from break, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time at break. I know we did. I came back with French fries, so don't forget your snacks. But that brings us back to where we were. Strix had just found some feathers that made her emotionally compromised. Vah'pyr had some questions and didn't look happy, all things considered. Glib saw something in the caves. Edwin is currently, sitting pretty. There's a toddler roaming around, eating a carrot in the hopes that he'll turn orange, and Fen is just having the worst possible time. So now that I've screwed almost everybody up, what would you like to do?
Stay that way.
So, back to the city, or I guess we deliver the Wee-in back to his people, yeah?
Well, so
can we keep him?
One, we're gonna have to keep him for a while.
I wouldn't mind that very much.
The wee one here is from a small Myconid village near Port Cove, about 2 weeks walk away.
Which, for him, is like, what, 3 months? Relatively speaking?
Given his size, I would put it closer to a year.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, do I have to walk home all by myself?
No.
No. Thank you.
No.
Glib and I have some friends that live in Port Cove. I sent them a letter yesterday. So,
Hey, just out of curiosity, you think one of those letters could support our little guy here?
Huh.
Fly him home.
That's...
But what if I fall?
that was a thought that I had. Of
Could-
course, I
You're
also
so
had the
small,
terrible
right?
idea that if I tied you to it, and then I realized that you just got done being tied up, so we're not going to do that. So don't worry.
Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Finn.
Yeah, I'm still working on the whole interacting with other folk. It's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, have
I'm gonna
another
scoop him
cat.
up and hold him. It's okay.
I'm just going to pat him on his head as gently as I possibly can.
Thank you for the carrot.
You're welcome. I would say the first stop we should make is in Obervaren.
Does Sprout have teeth?
Yes.
Okay.
Human teeth.
How
Yeah.
far away...
The mushroom thing is more of a habitation.
How?
I was just curious.
Charley had a question.
How far away is Obervaren?
3 days?
I know it's 7 days. It's 7 days
it
to
was 6
Liacidwin
days.
from here.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, 6 days. Sorry.
6 days to Liacidwin from there. No, it was a full week's walk, wasn't it? It was 7 days, and then it was 6 from Obervaren.
Right. There we go.
Okay, so
So it's 6 back to Obervaren.
okay, so
it
we
took you slightly longer to get from Obervaren to here because magical whoosy what's it's happened. You were
we got
informed
switched
that there was-
around. Yeah.
No.
Strix had a breakdown that she couldn't find her way through a freaking forest.
To be fair, Strix, that wasn't your fault. That was my father's friends fucking with us.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm
see
not
Fit did
really a
mention
fan
that.
of these people right now, okay?
I'm not a fan either, and I pull out one of the throwing hammers. I'm like, that's why I made these, so I can throw them at him. I'll make you a few when we get to Liacidwin if you want to chuck some shit at him.
I want a really, really sharp fan.
Well,
I mean, I can do that too.
hmm.
Some of these hammers aren't just for show. I mean, they have a function.
Maybe some little ones to throw.
Yeah, alright.
I feel like the
Yeah, I can do
aerodynamics
that.
on that would be a little rough.
Not if you know how to use them.
That's
It's-
fair.
Yeah.
Is it?
Just give them wings.
Like Red Bull?
Yeah.
Or Red Bull on
like
it?
Red Bull.
Who gives you wings?
I think they had to stop doing that, didn't they? Anyway. So, Fen is going to try to stealthily like peek around as we leave this place to make sure that there's nobody getting ready to cut our heads off as we come out. And I imagine we're all heading to Obervern from here, right?
Yeah, unless you guys want to play around in other dimensions.
So you said what check?
Sorry, stealth. If you're all stealthing, you don't have to stealth.
Yeah, your boy is stealthing up.
Okay, Mr. Bush.
That is a... That's a 24.
24. Very
I
nice.
rolled 2 8s. So even with the advantage of the cloud rune,
Yeah,
I
24.
only got a 9! Yay!
9?
Dirty 20.
That's beautiful.
I got a 28.
Nice.
Jesus.
I got a 17.
I feel less bad about the 17. The 28 is like, holy criminy.
That is a
Roll.
lot.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
So-
well, that would explain.
Somewhere in campaign 2, Strix is just going to show up randomly.
But I have a plus 8.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. I only have a +7.
I have a plus 8 and
I have a plus 6.
efficiency.
That's impressive.
Actually, on second thought, because I think expertise bumps up, with proficiency bonus, I'll be outstripping you in a while. I'll
I'm
get
sure
there.
you will.
When Sprout sees all of you stealthing, he thinks that this is a wonderful game of hide and seek, and he starts hiding as well.
Somebody grab the mushroom.
Try to
was
find the mushroom.
I thought Strix was holding him.
yeah, I was.
I was carrying him.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But like when you look down, all of a sudden you're holding a mushroom.
Put a
Guys,
substitution on you.
Yeah.
the tiny thing's gone and there's a mushroom in its place.
Oh shit, Sprout, where are you?
I'm okay. It's right here. I'm okay. Shh! Don't tell anyone. I'm hiding.
Okay, well,
The mushroom
Sprout,
in your hands is definitely talking.
Okay,
Hmm.
I think we're good. I
Okay,
think we're good. We're just gonna keep going and I'm gonna keep holding on to him.
okay, yeah. Let's
Sounds
not
good.
lose him before we can get him home, shall we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in like a little fold of my monk robe.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna let him sit there.
But yes, Mycenoids have this thing where they can appear
Turn
to be
into
just a
mushroom?
normal mushroom when they are not moving. They can just look like a normal mushroom.
Good.
Oh, that's not creepy.
And I kind of go down to the bottom. I'm like,
That's a really cool little trick, dude.
I thought
Agreed.
it was pretty cool. Okay.
All right, I'm going to.
He also rolled a 19, so that helped.
I guess I will lead the party through the forest, and I will actually have both swords out for once.
Very nice. So would someone like to roll me the requisite checks?
That's survival and perception, yeah?
I need 1 survival, 1 perception, and then a D10.
I would love to help somebody with survival or perception. I don't care which, but I'll give somebody advantage.
I will
Yeah, I
give
think
somebody
it's-
advantage as well.
Looks like Fen was taking lead
Oh.
on perception. Based
Yeah,
on the leading.
yeah, I can do that. That is a natural 20.
Very nice. Edwin, did you?
Oh, if Glib would prefer to do survival,
I'll take a crack at it.
better at it than I am.
Okay, so that is 17.
15, or 17, sorry, you said.
Yes.
17 for survival. You said you got a natural 20 on perception?
I did.
Very nice. Would someone like to roll me a D10?
I can do the D10.
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, the grand total on that keeper is 23, just so you have the number.
Nice.
And thank you guys for the advantage, because the other one was a
6.
15 on die.
While walking, you very quickly find a way to kind of... You somehow zone in on the place where you found the chimeras and such like that. So you very quickly get there. You think you probably traveled faster than one would expect, especially with Fenn's, nat 20. It helped out a lot. You see some very lovely flowers, catch some birds. You even think you see a couple of rabbits, maybe, running around. All in all, it's a fairly peaceful day.
Strix, you want me to grab you one of them rabbits?
Yeah. I make some rabbit stew tonight.
Ooh.
I will pull out my longbow that I have not used in over a month, and I'm going to try and shoot a rabbit.
I'm a little wary of rabbits now, since Vah'pyr is apparently looking for the Holy Grail.
Well played. Well played.
I get attacked by a rabbit, friendship's over. I'm sorry.
Oh no, my son.
So that's a 15.
15. That hits.
Okay.
What is the? Don't.
It's a 1d8 plus 1.
It explodes.
You get Thumper right in the eye, and he just...
Alright, so I'm gonna hand the rabbit over to Strix and pull the arrow out, and there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we want to camp near where we found the chimera last time, or do we want to move up a little farther, maybe, possibly?
Yeah, I think moving a little further down is...
I think
you want to go back to Spicy Pudding?
We should go past Spicy Pudding, I think.
Yeah, we should put...
That would give us a chance to excise the dark heart of the forest.
We will... I promise you, Glib, we will come back to the dark heart of the forest.
No side quest right now.
I honestly thought I was going to say, give us a chance to try the sap.
No, I know it's tempting. I don't think you should do
Here
it.
you could get some more of the goo.
Oh yeah, that actually is true. I'll go ahead and... Are we near the goo vines? I don't like that.
Yeah, the goo vines. The goo vines are pretty prevalent in this particular area. You think with some spicy pudding pancakes, it would probably be fantastic.
No, I'm just gonna chop a vine open. I'm just gonna chop a vine open and drain some into a bottle.
Spicy pudding pancakes.
It screams.
I'll try this one.
That's fine. Screaming vines I can handle. Vahpyr's in a whole other world right now. He's thinking about something else. He's not listening to the screaming vines.
Sorry.
That's a little unsettling.
Yeah. You know what? Now that I mention it, I wasn't as kosher with that as I thought I was.
Screams from the vines.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
No.
Yes. But yes, y'all get slightly past the spicy pudding area. Make camp. What would you? Who wants?
I'm gonna start stripping down the rabbit and making stew with the potatoes and the rabbit.
Oh,
Very nice.
potatoes.
We got some potatoes.
And the
Boil and
vegetables
mashed
that
chicken
we
in a stew.
collected.
Heck yeah! Boil and mash them chicken in a stew.
But no mushrooms.
Okay. If it's alright with everyone, I'd like to take a last watch tonight.
I'll actually...
fair.
Yeah, I'll actually take that with you.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to company.
I guess I'll take first.
Excellent.
Edwin, you want to take third? I guess second.
Huh?
I'll take third as always.
I mean, you can
We gave
take
it our
second
best
this
shot.
time if you want.
We tried. Yep.
It's good. It's my space.
It's your space.
Edwin.
It's yours. I will take second.
Edwin.
Since
Edwin likes
third.
He likes to have that, you know,
Watch.
really structured schedule.
He's third watch.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's old third watch Evan. Edwin, sorry.
Sorry, I was writing. Lovely. So yeah, you feed the tiny mushroom a bowl of stew, and he promptly starts snoring.
All right, so
And-
he eats meat.
Yeah, he said
That's-
he ate bugs.
That's weird, right?
Just a little bit. Sorry, I was just looking down at our general chat in the Discord because the thing in D&D Beyond confused me. So, anyway, so I'm gonna Fen will eat and just kind of stare at his water skin for a second, and throw back some water, and then just
Throw back some water.
Was that some of that good fountain water?
he's just gonna look disappointed and go to and just scratch at the god brand on his chest.
What's the vintage on that there H2O?
Forever. Dawn of
Night,
time.
Fen.
You know what, everyone?
The less you think about it, the easier it gets.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Probably
All right.
shouldn't.
All right.
Time to keep everybody safe.
Oh no!
Oh God. Wake me up when we're done.
I'm so nervous.
Wake me up before you go.
Just gonna prepare you all. My cat is like peeking through this hole I have. There is a high probability he is gonna jump on my computer without me knowing it, and so I'm very sorry if he does.
Kitty!
Babies!
My cat did that once.
And if he does, he's gonna knock all my stuff down.
So, y'all settle in for your long rests. The first watch is
It's good
Glib. Is Glib. So,
Here we go. That one landed on my key. Oh gosh, they keep landing on the cable on my keyboard, and it's just like topsy turvy. So that this was a 13.
13. Got it. Forest seems pretty quiet.
Nice.
Forest is, I mean, it's the forest. You're pretty used to it. It's got the forest noises.
Oh well, I guess I'm going back for seconds on that stew.
Heck yeah. Glib takes nibbles.
What?
Oh, the abyssal chicken noises haunt you in your dreams. But they've followed you since you first met abyssal chickens. So long ago, the many moons, where you discovered the live birth that is abyssal chicken.
Yeah, it's like when you're living next to like a train. You just kind of like you just lose track of it.
Tony and I know all about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think after no obvious threat is showing up, he'll get back to working on his backflippy dog.
Fantastic. Roll me the requisite check. Your tools.
Yeah, so that's a dex based.
Yes.
That's going to be a 14.
14.
Nice.
You have a pretty good time of it. It's not the easiest time you've ever had, but yeah, you get it pretty well going, and it's starting to look dog-like. You think you've got kind of a pattern into this so far.
Nice.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just Glib laying on his stomach next to the fire, tinkering. He's got his tongue out, just like, we'll make a dog of you yet.
Yep, I love it. Which brings us to
I just keep seeing the old WoW image of the goblin tanker.
I mean, you gotta get Glib some of those giant glasses first.
There you go. And then he gotta start talking like this.
Somehow getting a proficiency in Tinker Tools magically drops your voice like 3 octaves.
There you go. It's all the smoke.
No.
And hitting yourself in the throat with the screwdriver while you're thinking.
Yeah, just a spring comes out.
Hey, this is my new voice.
Well, okay, this is it. Hey, Strix.
Yep.
Nothing bad has happened, but I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay.
Hey, good night.
Good night. Yeah, as always.
I'm gonna kind of open up my little flap and check on the little tiny guy. Make sure he's still okay.
Carrots.
Carrot season, rabbit season.
Carrots. So yeah, go ahead and roll me.
Oh, we're all screwed.
Oh no! Oh no! Shit.
Oh boy.
Give me that
right?
Give me that sweet, delicious failure.
That's a 6.
Oh, that's fine.
A 3 on dice.
Is silent. You are a bird on watch. And the forest is silent.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna pull out the feather that I found and collected. And I'm just gonna kind of sit there and twist it and turn it and then put it back and open up my locket.
Oh, I swear, if this is one of you, I will make them all pay.
That's fair. Yeah, that the rest of your watch goes by, as far as you can tell, goes by without a hitch. No problems whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly be wrong in this
Gonna
board.
eat us all. It's fine. Kazimier's gonna jump out and
Nah. You made it. You're good. Which brings us to Edwin, I believe.
I'm gonna hop over to Edwin. And go,
Edwin!
Edwin!
Yes.
It's your turn.
Thanks.
Welcome. There's still stew left if you want some. I didn't hear anything.
Hopefully that's a good sign.
I guess.
Alrighty.
Good night.
Night. And then I will go out and I will make my perception.
Fantastic.
It's better. I got a 14.
14?
oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's much better.
I mean, it's a forest. It's got...
Oh, that's good. I'm glad I didn't wake up elsewhere.
You're in a slightly creepy area. You know, there's some spicy pudding around. You hear voices somewhere in the deep distance. You think you hear some sort of barking and or baying noise. Who can tell with these things?
Strix snoring again.
Well, Strix is snoring, but more accurately, the small mushroom in her pocket somehow sounds like a chainsaw. Little mushroom, big voice.
But... Alrighty. I will help myself to some of the stew.
Midnight snacks, always delicious.
Always.
Dark lunch is the best meal of the day.
Dark lunch. Alright. And,
You didn't hear it.
No, he heard it. He's just,
He just chose to ignore it. Yep.
If nothing else happens, then I'll, make it to the end and wake up Fen and Vah'pyr. Right? They were doing
Yep.
together?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alrighty.
And nothing seems to happen during your watch.
Hopefully that's good.
A little worried about that seems, but alright.
And,
Yeah, right?
A 13, a 6, and a 14.
Anything watching us?
shouldn't be. Hopefully not.
No, I still say we light this damn forest on fire and call it a night.
That's
Well, let's
an
not go that
idea.
far.
Oh, fair enough.
Alrighty, gentlemen. Enjoy.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Oh,
How are you holding up here?
pretty good. I have a fairly pointed question to ask you, though.
Alright, I seem to do decently with fairly pointed things.
Does the name Dervish mean anything to you?
Does the name Dervish mean anything to me?
Roll me an roll me a history check.
History, got it. I don't think I'm trained in history. I am not, so it's just a +2. That's 15.
Not really. But you're sort of a country boy. And your village wasn't particularly known for...
No. No, not really. Yeah, we didn't... Up until about 2 months ago, I didn't really leave where I lived, and it was kind of out of the way. Starting to get the feeling that my mother purposely put us there to keep us away from my old man.
Sounds reasonable. 'Cause your old man had something that I've been looking for.
Yeah, what's that? I mean,
Golden
apparently he's got something a lot of us are looking for.
Yeah, a chalice that I was meant to nick off a man named Dervish.
Really?
Yeah. Lost somebody fairly important to me, very important to me, as a matter of fact, in the attempt. And I'd really like to know how your old man came by that.
Well, I'll let you ask him before I beat his head in.
I mean, as long as I get the thing, no harm, no foul, but,
Yeah. I mean, does it do anything special, or is it just a... Oh,
Was I ever told if it did anything special?
Sorry, what?
Was I ever told if it did anything special, the chalice?
You know that it was a magical relic, but you don't know anything specific.
I just know that it's magic. I don't know what kind of magic it is.
yeah, his friend, Riven, the one that, threw us
Moved
back.
us back? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a tendency of collecting old magical relics. In fact, the rainbow from Port Cove was stolen by Riven, we think. So
That's vaguely terrifying.
there's a lot of things about this situation that have been vaguely terrifying, my friend.
Speaking of vaguely terrifying, your man Glib's a bit of a wild card, isn't he?
Oh yeah, you noticed.
Yeah, what with jumping into the portal and all that.
I mean, it keeps you on your toes, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. Whew. Well, to watch, shall we?
To a watch, yes. Do you have a higher perception than me? I have a +3.
You have the higher perception. I will give you advantage.
Copy that.
Plus, his would be a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
My dice are not. Yeah, my dice are not on our side tonight. It's a 13
Oof.
total. It's a 10 on die.
Oof,
Put them in timeout.
If I had
Dice
more
feeling
than, I haven't ordered any new sets. There's that site set on Dice Envy that I really want to order, but I'm not doing it until after the move.
Nice little reward for moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything seems pretty quiet.
Well, everything seems pretty quiet.
Yeah. I'm going to try to meditate and discuss the with my god.
Oh, actually, that does bring to mind something else that I think I can do for you on a fairly regular basis.
What's that?
So, Keeper,
Uh-huh.
I'm looking over the wording of the cantrip Prestidigitation,
Yes.
and it says that I can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect.
Yes.
Taste is a sense, correct?
Yes.
Could I make his water taste like booze?
I think it
So
lets you flavor things, right?
I can't remember if it's thaumaturgy, because I know one of them specifically says that you can flavor food.
Oh, actually, yes. No, you can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour.
Yes. So yeah, you can.
Yep. All right. So I'll just wave my hands in the vague direction of his water skin and make it taste like whiskey. Have some of that water. Have some of that water, my friend.
Pretty sure I'm not allowed to drink this.
No, it's not. It's not whiskey. It just tastes like whiskey.
Well, that ought to take the edge off just a little bit.
Yeah. I'm all about loopholes.
Oh, I'm not actually drinking alcohol, and that was the agreement, yes.
See, what I try to do is I try to find the line of the morally questionable but not unlawful.
Fair enough.
Chaotic neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Fen is going to try and meditate and pray to his god about the most recent stuff that's been happening.
And here's where you probably get smacked down.
Right?
And it'll be my fucking fault.
Well, roll me a legend check. Do you say anything in particular, or do you just Vikings out?
Mostly just kind of like trying to go into a trance-like state where it's just like, all right, so this is the kind of shit that we've been going through. That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
That's good.
And the tattoo was a weird choice. So basically just kind of going over the adventure is just like, I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to be doing next. This is the plan. And then end with, and the tattoo really... I said something. I'm sure this is because I said something. Just kind of like mentally gesturing to himself. And then that'll be it.
You definitely get the sense there's a warmth in your chest, and you get the sense that you were heard.
All right, let's make breakfast.
I'm not a spectacular cook unless I've got an audience, so...
No. Amaze me.
Are we back to bullshitting cooking as performance?
Yeah. You are trying to impress Fen with your cooking extravaganza,
Who's
and you are pulling
sober?
out. Yeah. So you are pulling out all of your stops.
Big gulps on the water skin.
That's a 17.
And you make and plate a beautiful breakfast. You have no idea how it'll taste, but it looks gorgeous.
There we go. Delightful.
And you're pretty sure it's not poisonous.
Yeah, it probably won't kill you.
Probably is the part that troubles me a little bit.
I mean, like, 95% sure.
You ever consider opening a diner?
You know.
It'd probably be better at a hibachi grill.
Yeah, exactly.
Benihana.
So after the night is over...
Ye old Benihana.
Ye old Benihana.
You think there's probably one of those in Ladol?
I will wake up everybody after the night is over and present them with Vah'pyr's breakfast that I have yet to try.
It's probably not lethal.
I'll take those odds.
Bad idea.
I'm gonna just make some coffee first.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's actually what we forgot. And I'm going to pour the whiskey water into the coffee pot.
Nice.
Why does that smell like whiskey?
Because Vah'pyr did a thing to it.
It just tastes like whiskey. It's not whiskey.
I can't have spiked coffee. This is the closest I can get.
Why did you spike all of our coffee?
That's what I would like to know. I don't want whiskey coffee.
I actually
want
didn't.
coffee.
I actually didn't think of that.
Can I try some?
No.
No.
No, you may not.
Absolutely not.
Glib cast prestidigitation and make it taste like carrots. Here you go. Because it's not coffee yet.
Glib, could you make mine taste like coffee?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Doesn't do anything. It just tastes like coffee.
Oh, God.
Vah'pyr,
What's up?
you cooked this.
Yeah. Did a pretty good job on it, too. Pretty sure it won't kill you.
On top of your plate is a small mushroom child that seems to be chomping down and enjoying it.
I mean, the kid likes it, and the kid's not dead yet.
Have you yourself eaten it yet?
Oh, no. The cook never eats. The cook doesn't eat before everybody else eats. The cook eats last.
It's true. The cook in my village, he said that they have to have the last bowl, because the first bowl goes to the this boy master, and then
Yeah, there you go. All of that sounded right.
Then we'll eat breakfast.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Speaking of the cat,
Just yeah, all of that seemed right, so I'm gonna trust the mushroom on this one.
Oh. Well, Glib is eating breakfast. Before I forget, can he see if he remembers or if he's met that goblin before?
yeah, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check at advantage.
Please don't be bilge. That's gonna be... Oh man, I rolled very poorly with advantage. 7.
Bardic inspiration.
If history is higher than your intelligence score, you can use history.
Oh, okay. Nope.
It's kind of tough because you haven't been home in a while. But you think that goblin was someone from your home? You don't know for sure just because it's kind of hard to remember all the faces, especially ones that you weren't close to.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute, but you think that he probably was from your home. He did not look like he was in chains, though. He did not look like a captive.
Interesting. Well, back to
he was an
breakfast.
audience, but not a captive audience. Got it.
Well, so
Alright, I'm gonna eat Vahpyr's food.
delightful.
Then we'll also eat breakfast, and then just start patrolling before they set out.
Like I said, you're probably not going to die. Most people I've prepared food for haven't died.
Well, so far it's
Alrighty,
just been the manticore.
I'll eat the breakfast. How is the breakfast?
Pretty tasty.
No.
Good
I'm gonna
job,
open
buddy.
up my bag. And go.
Salt and pepper.
That's right.
Everyone's a critic.
You hear a roll of thunder somewhere in the.
It's
Oh
disconcerting.
no, it's the critic. The sky critic.
Oh no. Oh.
Great critic of the sky.
So if we don't have anything else planned, we should probably set out.
Yep.
Yep.
Yepperino.
Vah'pyr, did you get your goop?
Oh, yeah, did I?
Yes, you did get your bottle of goop. So
Cool,
you now
cool.
have 2 bottles of strange goop. Fine goop.
All right, 2 bottles of
Great.
weird goop. Let's go.
Excellent.
But yes, so you wake up for the day.
Alright, I will assist someone with perception. Whoever wants to walk with me at the front of the trail.
Oh, I'm gonna scoop up the little, the little dude.
Sprout.
Little
Scoop up my sprout dude and put him in my little fold of my
Oh.
robe.
Stealthing up here, by the way. Can't speak for anybody else, but I would like to stealth up.
I'll walk in the front with Finn.
Alright.
I'll assist somebody with survival.
So I'll do the assist on perception.
That's a 21 for stealth.
21 for stealth. Very nice.
Perception. That is a 19 for perception.
Fair enough.
I'll do survival.
Oh, God.
I will help.
So you have the advantage.
That's pretty good. Oh boy.
Advantage.
I believe that's going to be a 24.
Woo!
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. What
Very
did you get
nice, very
on die, just out of curiosity?
19.
Oh boy.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. It doesn't take you very long after you leave your camp to hear and
Sounds like money.
somewhere in front of you is a snoring manticore
Chimera.
in the tree.
Chimera?
Chimera. Wark. I will remember this someday.
I said manticore earlier, too. So.
Manticore, it doesn't help. I have zero memory. A snoring chimera in the woods. Lion head, goat head, and dragon head all.
They're all asleep at once?
Yeah. Well,
Interesting.
it's one creature. It's just got
Fool.
3 heads.
Interesting.
I mean,
It's prone.
it is
And surprise round.
I've got the tiny pocket.
That
Well, then put
was
it
the
out of your
concern.
pocket.
Alright, I mean, we took the first one, and I don't like how, but 2 tails is better than 1.
Yeah, I'm just a little worried about Sprout.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
my concern.
But we could put him in a tree or something.
That's,
say, hey.
you know,
Alright,
chill out.
Good at hiding.
Sprout's
Okay.
very good at hiding.
Real good
Alright.
hiding.
Sprout, we're going to kill the big 3-headed ugly thing.
Hey.
You stay out of harm's way until we call you after it's dead, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey.
We'll play
Alright.
hide and seek and be a mushroom.
I love hide and seek.
Okay, you go hide in that tree over there so the big scary thing behind us doesn't find you.
Is he it? Because
Yes,
you're not
he's it.
supposed. Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay. But he's gonna count, right?
Yeah, we'll make sure he
We'll
can.
make him count.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Cover your eyes. Don't peek.
No, I gotta close my eyes to be a mushroom.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Go hide in the tree.
Oh,
he
boy.
runs away and turns into a mushroom about halfway up the tree.
Excellent. All right.
God, if I get any more singed feathers from this, I'm coming after somebody.
Yeah.
Go after it.
Yeah, you stay on the side of it without the dragon head, and I will try to keep that little thing entertained.
You want to give it the old alley-oop?
Yeah, let's give it the old alley-oop again. It worked last time. Yeah.
Fair enough. And I guess that would bring us over to a battle map, wouldn't it?
Yes, twould.
Would bring us over to a battle map.
Oh, we already killed it.
Alright, so, Strix, you get the first surprise round.
Alrighty.
Wow, Fenn's already there.
But just roll quick.
I thought we were placing too. My apologies.
Yeah, no, you are.
But just real quick before we go into the surprise round, I wanna, clasp Vah'pyr on the back and go, "It's time to yee some haw, buddy," and give him the bardic inspiration to use.
They're friends.
I don't know how I feel about being the yeehaw rogue, but
You did
all
this
right.
to yourself. I don't know what you want from me.
You kind of did, yeah.
The world is my muse. So,
Here's my question. Does that make him the ye to your ha, or are you the ye to his ha?
the answer is yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
I now need matching shirts that says I'm with ye, I'm with ha.
If lost, return to Yeehaw.
oh god.
I'm ye ha.
Oh god.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm not done. I'm never gonna be done. But I'm
You're
done.
never gonna be done. Oh my god.
Let's get rid of this thing, shall we?
Strix.
Indeed.
Yes. So, Strix is going to go ahead and I get one action for surprise round, right?
There.
Okay.
Are we getting movement and an action for placement, or just the action? Just for specificity. And
I'll say you can do movement and action because you would have had time to place yourselves before you attacked. You had, like, it's sleeping, you have time to kind of get into location and stuff.
Fair enough.
Okay, as soon as I do this, it's probably gonna wake up, just so you guys know.
We've still got the surprise round. It's fine.
Yeah, there's a whole round.
It won't have had its coffee yet.
Because essentially the surprise round is you doing everything at once, and I just don't...
Do the thing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to just like, oh god, everyone's talking.
What side is the dragon head on? I would like to know this.
Doing
That's our
dragon, lion, goat.
Okay, cool.
Wang.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay as far away from that damn dragon head as humanly possible. That looks like a good spot.
But
Flanking!
Smack those buns.
Yeah, that's handy. Okay, cool. So I am gonna run there, and I am going to astral form.
Okie
Excellent.
Dun 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 dun.
And he's supposed to. I mean, he's supposed to roll a dex save.
I would say he auto fails that as
Okay,
sleeping.
cool. Yep.
However, that's definitely going to shock him awake.
But again, like, in my opinion, surprise
Yeah.
round is everything is happening at once, and I just...
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, there's only 5 of you, but somehow
It's still
it would be
prone,
12.
so
No.
Problem, I'm missing my T6.
Oh no!
What is going on?
Sounds pretty dicey.
So that's a.
Roll a d12 and cut it in half.
That's how that works.
Cut a d12 in half.
Also not how that works.
But a little closer.
A little closer, yeah. Slightly.
1 and 2 is 1.
That's a 4? Plus,
4?
I guess I also could have just rolled a d6 for you.
That's true. I have an entire dish of D6 I could have rolled, but
Or D&D Beyond. Or Roll20.
that's
Right,
true.
Oh, yeah.
Ha! I'm smart. Thank you. I'm not smart.
I still like cutting a d12 in half.
I like that idea too.
I mean, it would work.
Yeah.
Half do you use?
The higher half, of course.
That's the question. Because again, that's not how that works.
That is a 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Got it. Alright. Which brings us to Glib.
Alright. Glib's gonna run up. Yeah, I think that was. Yep, cool. And then he's going to take a couple swings with his packed weapon, because he now has that invocation that lets him attack twice.
That is pretty cool.
Ooh.
I didn't
Oh,
mean
boy.
to do that. How do I delete that? Sorry.
I'm not sure how to delete that. But that is going to be the highest of the 2 attacks was a 14.
The
And then there
highest
was
of the
a
2
12.
attacks. Got it. 14 and 12. Sorry, my brain took a second to catch up there. The 14 hits.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's going to be 9 slashing damage.
Okay. I'm gonna need to pull up a calculator and stop being terrible about doing it. Or just learn math, but that's not gonna
Ugh.
happen.
We're
Too late
at
for
14
that.
so far.
I mean, yeah, but that is still math.
No, that's fair. I'm just letting you know.
Because if I remember correctly, these are some pretty beefy boys.
They're pretty beefy boys.
We
Yeah.
we had a rough time with the last one.
We became beefier boys ourselves.
You did become beefier, boys.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling that you could now essentially be termed beefcakes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Ben already thought he was.
Which would lead us to the Chimera's turn, but it's sleeping, so Edwin.
Yes. I move.
Fair enough.
And then I am going to attempt to chill out and use Ray of Frost.
Fair enough. Roll me an attack roll.
I love it so much.
Does a 17 hit?
That does hit.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Edward for the freezer check.
Get him. Take him out.
Get him.
I'm Edwin, not
Edwin,
Edward.
sorry. Sorry.
Edward isn't here. I think.
I mean,
Just the person behind the Edwin.
Woohoo!
Just the person behind the Edward.
So that'll be 12 cold damage.
Wow.
Well, cold
And-
damage. Wow.
Yes.
You rolled
And-
good on that.
All I hear is Owen Wilson.
wow.
And-
Wow.
Wow.
And
Have you met
it's,
my friend Loki? Wow.
And its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yes.
And that will be it for me.
Very nice. Which brings us to Fen'rahl.
Okay. I am already in position. So I'm going to become I'm going to use Giant's Might. Get real big, real loud, real fast. And I think that's my only action, right?
Yup, that would be your action.
I can't make me. Yep. And then I just want to make sure that
I
I'm
can make it big.
right there.
Fair enough.
All right.
Put it. There it is. Alright.
Yeah, which brings us to Vah'pyr.
So, second verse, same as the first. Well, if I can
Oh yeah, I take a knee.
if I can get my mouse to cooperate with me.
No.
5, 10, and I'm gonna launch myself onto the back of this thing. I'm assuming that'll be an acrobatics check.
Yes, please.
With advantage, without advantage.
Nope, just a regular old acrobatics check.
Well, that's a shame. However,
Jumping onto the back of the beast.
It's sleeping though.
that's a 25.
That hits. I mean,
Well, I stick the landing.
you do the weep! The
I
appropriate
can't-
amount of front flips.
And I can't remember, do I get my attack on this?
Yeah, because I'll count that as your movement. I'll
Okay.
be nice.
Then in
So
that case, I'm gonna pull out my brand new fancy dagger of venom,
Ooh.
and that's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
So that is, let me remind myself of all of the nonsense about this. That is 1d4 plus 5. So that's 8 piercing damage. Then it's 2d10 poison damage.
There's a
Oof.
thing to that, though, isn't there?
Uh,
You have to do something to get
yes,
that,
a
don't you?
DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
But don't you have to use, like, an action or a bonus action or something?
Oh, you're right, which I didn't. So that's fine. I do, however, still get my sneak attack.
Yes.
So that's 9 sneak attack damage and 8 piercing damage.
You're not on his back yet, by the way, on the map.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
17 total?
17 total.
Hey.
Alright. Very nice. Fair enough.
And I'm on the thing's back. So
Yeah, and he just woke up, and you wake up the thing, and those goat's eyes, one of those goat's eyes just kind of,
Oh yeah, it should be mentioned that I did specifically stab the goat head.
yeah, I figured you were going for that one, and its eyes are, like, trained on you.
Yeah, I'm not having any truck with this goat.
It's little death rectangles.
Exactly.
But yeah. Strix.
Yeah, so since I'm in my arms of astral self, I am going to simply beat the snot out of it.
Please feel free to snot.
Snot beating commencing.
It's not a bad idea.
Ugh.
That's a 22 to hit on my first attack.
I didn't know we were jumping Gigi.
Yes, that hits.
This is for trying to erase my liver!
It's 7 damage.
7 damage. Got it.
Then I get a second attack.
Probably.
Oh, but that's only a 13.
That does not hit.
Okay, cool. Bonus action. We're gonna go with Flurry of Blows on this one.
We are just messing this thing up.
A little easier at 4th level than it was 3rd
Your
level.
5th level?
5th level. Yeah.
Are you 5th level?
Fifth.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
level 5.
Yeah, it's easier at 5th level than 4th
That's a
level.
26 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, things get a little easier at 5th level.
Which, of course, means
Oh,
things
that's
get...
only a 6 damage, though.
That's fine.
And then my second flurry of blows attack. It's a 20 to hit, a dirty 20.
That hits.
For 8
Can we
damage.
just appreciate that this chimera is waking up to a day that some of us have had in real life?
You officially took it to hurt.
Nice.
1 round, and it got down to hurt.
Just
Well
a
done.
beating.
I'm
Oh,
gonna take it down to Nerd.
Alright. Which brings us to Glib.
alright, so Glib's still there with his scimitar. And I didn't realize Hex would be so dang useful, but here we are again. He's just gonna cast Hex on it, and so the Chimera has disadvantage on strength saving throws, and whenever I deal damage to it, I deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna go with the attacks. With Vah'pyr on the back, would that be a flanking scenario?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so first attack. That's gonna be that 14 again, so that's good news.
That
And
hits.
second attack. That's gonna be a 17! Ha ha ha!
Those both hit.
Nice.
So, first attack is it's going to be, man, I rolled really bad. That's going to be 5 slashing damage and 2 necrotic damage. And Glib brings down the scimitar again with that second attack for 7 slashing, 4 necrotic, and an additional 5 because he goes, ah! And uses Fury of the Small to deal damage equal to his level.
So,
dip.
7 plus 2 plus 5, you said?
7 plus 3 plus 5.
15.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not bad at all.
It's not. I mean, it's not looking like it's very pleased. So it's this sleeping chimera that you just like yoinked yourself on top of. It does not look pleased at all. And it is going to take a deep breath
Yes. And sigh.
and
They told me there'd be days like this.
There'd be days like this. My mom.
No.
Mama said that
No.
the
No.
days of-
No.
Which really just hits Fen and Edwin, but unfortunately Fen and Edwin get hit in the face with fire breath. I need you to make saving throws for me, dexterity ones, if you please.
I don't, please.
Mama said there'd be days like this, days like
17.
this.
Oh, come on. That's a 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Both of those
Ooh.
succeed, so you take half damage.
I also have evasion. No, I'm just...
So both of you take 22 points of fire damage.
That's half?
That's half?
Yes, that's half.
That's rude, is what that is. Like,
Yikes.
I know it was sleeping like 5 seconds ago, but that's just rude.
You've
Some
done
serious morning breath.
well over 100 points of damage to this thing.
Not I. I did
Don't
12.
even complain. As a group, as a whole.
22 points of damage.
As a
and that's
whole, we're not
half.
taking a fire breath to the face.
Fen, you're standing right in front of him too, so as soon as he finishes hitting you with fire, he's gonna try to
Okay.
Glib turns around to Edwin. Yeah, you may
Which-
want to spread out.
I stood in the back!
does a 20 hit you?
It does.
Fantastic. So that would be 11 points of... No. Yes, 11 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Okay.
33 points of damage. Woof. This thing has a hunch. And, Vah'pyr,
I'm sorry?
You're gonna be staring down a pair of horns.
Interesting choice of words.
Does a 20 hit you?
No, thank you.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. So, oh, come on. Roll the dice.
That's what they say in Vegas.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Not
Which
that
I'm
much.
going to use my reaction to uncanny dodge and only take 4.
Got it. Yeah, and you would see this coming.
Chris, in Vegas, you never hit on a 20.
Also true.
That's also true.
I finally get to use uncanny dodge, and it feels great.
Which I believe would be the end of its turns. So, Edwin.
Alrighty. So that's what that feels like.
Not good, is it?
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Kill it.
Feels barred.
Kill it.
Hurts a little, huh?
Hurts a lotta.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and Ray of Frost it again. I'm gonna aim right for the dragon mouth.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Currently
boy,
clenched around Fen's... Or just finished being clenched around Fen.
This thing really needs to just chill out. It's too much for me.
All right.
Oh no!
Oh!
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
That's...
Yeah,
oh, it
no,
would have also stood up. I forgot to say that.
Well,
It definitely stood up.
well, I just a stream of. To be fair, I'm not doing too. I guess I'm doing hot, but I'm not doing great. So I just I try to shoot it, and just a blast of cold air just flies over into the sky.
Really glad that didn't hit me, buddy.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
What was the number, though?
It was a
Just in case.
13.
Oh,
13?
yeah,
13,
unfortunately,
yeah.
that's just one too low.
Yeah. Sails just over its head and right past Vah'pyr.
Yeah! Vah'pyr, you managed to, woof!
All right, let's maybe watch our fire.
That was
I mean,
ice.
he did just watch the fire.
Fire.
Which,
So-
yeah. Anything
Need
else?
some trigger discipline in this group.
Alright, Fen.
Yeah.
Let's not let it do that again.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Very, very weakly
Yeah.
bardic finger guns. And
Bardic finger guns?
give him the inspiration.
Fair enough. Which brings us to Fen. And what is your inspiration die now? Is it the
It is a
D8?
D8. Yeah.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Two
Okay.
of them
Sad that
floating
I
out there.
knew that 5th level is when the bardic inspiration die goes up. I
No.
just...
I mean, it's fair. I'm going to bust out the hammer whip. I'm going to flip the switch on it so that the hammer shoots out again. I'm going to grapple its head with the first attack.
The lion head?
No, the dragon head.
Yeah.
The one that just hit me with fire, because I don't want it to do that again.
Yeah, it's good as well.
And kill it, kill it, kill it.
That is an 18.
That hits, but I would say that for actually keeping it, it would probably be opposing strength checks for grappling, so you can use...
I used the hit plus, so, because that was a 12 on die, that would be a 15 then.
Yeah, so you hit it,
Mhm.
like, you can hit it.
Oh, you want me
and
to
that
roll
will
a
be your
strength
hit,
check now?
But, we can treat it like a strength saving throw, because we haven't really talked about grapple rules.
Okay.
So I'll have him do a strength saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, that was so close to being great. As it is, it's a 10. So, yeah, you're good. He does not succeed.
Excellent.
It was almost a natural 20, so Glib just saved your tohus.
He did just save my Tugus. I'm going to take the liberty of dumping the fire rune into that one, though, so he takes fire damage, so I'm going to need another strength saving throw, though.
Okay. Also, double 17s on die plus 4.
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, that'll beat my 14. He does, however...
Do
that is 10 fire damage, though.
10 fire damage. Got it. He is looking rough. He's looking rough.
Where is my... Oh, okay, this section doesn't have that. I am going to hit him with the sword in the other hand. Or try. Sword is the +6 as well to hit, so that is 14.
14. That hits.
That's a good number.
And I'm going to dump Giant Smite into this one then.
Okay.
And that is 12 total, 1 Giant Smite damage.
Alright.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
He looks... You done did some good.
You done,
Excellent.
son.
I'm
You
going
done did
to...
some good.
I'm going to pop my action surge then and hit him one more time.
Yes.
Okay.
15?
15 hits?
Jeez.
That one's not so good. That's only 5.
Alright. And that's the end?
That's all I got.
Alright, which brings us to Vah'pyr.
All right. Let's see. Is it a bonus action to envenom my dagger?
No, it's an action.
It's a full action. That sucks.
Yeah.
So in that case, we're just going to take a straight attack with that. Is that going to be an advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because people are surrounding it. I'll give you
Ah!
flanking.
So that's a 15.
That hits. With advantage?
Yeah, I know. I actually rolled double 15s.
Welcome to the club.
And is this
Are you sure you remembered advantage, club?
and does this count as sneak attack?
Yes.
So that's going to be 7 slashing damage
Okay.
and dip max damage on my sneak attack for 12. So
Yeah.
Nice.
total of
Roll
19.
me that beautiful bean footage, my good sir.
Hell
Oh, I'm
yeah.
just-
Nice.
He's just gonna like flip the dagger in his hand and just bam right at the brain stem of this goat.
You really don't like goats. And with one final it collapses back down, and we will get to the looting and gathering and all the rest of our journey next week. We will see all of you later. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Erin.
Next week.
And that brings us to the end of our show. Thank you everyone so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in Unna next week. If you haven't checked it out, tomorrow we're going to be streaming our metagaming show, so definitely check that out. It is a lot of fun, and we can't wait to share it with you guys. Again, we've got all of our links down below. We've got our Discord, everything you could possibly want as far as social media. So keep in touch, keep in contact, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, everyone!